everyone. Thank you so much for coming on my channel and listening to my video. It means a lot. Please do like, subscribe and share my content if you like the work I'm sharing with you. What I want to talk in this video specifically is that when I went for my diagnosis and I got my ADHD diagnosis, the question I asked her that why do I have this condition? And she answered me it's genetics. And I know it is genetics because my dad was autistic, my mother is ADHD. Both of them have struggled and suffered all throughout their life. And I have also passed down this genetic programming to my daughter. So she is severely autistic and ADHD. Then the question that kept intriguing me, that what is coming from the genetics? Why? So I tried to ask my doctor that why it is genetics, or what is coming from that genetics, how it is manifested in my brain. And that's when she was like, no, you just have to accept this, which means you are telling me to accept my condition because my parents were struggling with something. I should also struggle and suffer. Now my daughter is struggling and suffering with this condition, and it is only getting magnified and magnified. And you are simply saying that it's okay, you can take the medications and manage this for your life. Then it's better that we do not give birth to our children if we cannot reverse the genetic adaptations. That's what then I felt, that this explanation is not making any sense. The medical professionals should be able to tell us what is coming from that genetics and how to reverse. At least try our best to reverse. So that's where that's why I resorted to spiritual practices. That's why I understood the spiritual practices. That's why I also understood all the scientific basis behind the spiritual practices. So what is coming from this genetics is deep emotional trauma, which means fear, guilt, shame, which my parents didn't knew how to process. They were functioning with holding on to this emotional baggage. So my dad's style of functioning, I would say, was inattentive. Always he was inattentive because of his autistic traits. He wasn't present. My mom was functioning anxiously. So always she used to get triggered, she used to feel overwhelmed, and she used to feel tired, fatigued. She was definitely having brain fog because I can see from her behavior. So everything is when we go for our diagnosis, do we do any test? It is all about behaviors. So we identify that we are holding on to this trauma or emotional baggage, you can say childhood difficult experiences, emotional sensitivity. That is the root cause. And unless we do not address this, we will live a very shallow life, a very difficult life, I would say, a life where joy is never going to be part of our life. So another thing which intrigued me was, what are the medications you are giving to me? So my doctor said this is the supplement, you can say supplement of dopamine, and there is a combination of antidepressant. Then the next question that came to my mind, that why do I need supplement of dopamine? Because my parents were not functioning right. Why is my daughter have to take antidepressants right from the childhood? That is the question we have to ask to our own self. Medical professionals, they are doing their best with what awareness they have, but we have to take one step ahead for our own self. Until we do not take charge of our own mental health, we will live a life which will be full of suffering. Either you will seek dependencies, on unhealthy attachment style, unhealthy coping mechanisms, unhealthy behaviors, and this is struggle, and it will impact the functioning of our brain every single moment. That is why it is very important to take charge of your mental health issue. Thank you so much for staying till the end. Hope you enjoyed the video and you find it meaningful. Please do like, subscribe, and share my content if you align with the work I'm doing. It means a lot for me. Thank you so much.